I'm visiting here today with Mark Haney. Mark, welcome to today's show.
Glad to be here, Alan.
So, Mark, you have your program Saturday morning at 9.
Yes.
Talk 650, Sacramento area.
It's the HaneyBiz Project, Saturday morning at 9, Talk 650. We share the stories of entrepreneurship, probably not too dissimilar from what you do. We try to share the good stories, the stories of winning, right? They're the ones that inspire us, they educate us, and hopefully we feel connected to those stories in some way.
I love it. Well, I want to get a little bit deeper into the inspiration behind your program.
Behind my program, well, I'm on a mission to ignite an entrepreneurial revolution right here in our hometown of Sacramento. I believe that entrepreneurs are the heroes of American capitalism. You talked to my son a little bit earlier. He is a Purple Heart. He inspires me to do what I can do. I built a few small businesses along the way, so it's like, what can I do to help my hometown of Sacramento? So that's what the show is all about.
You know, when people are looking at starting a business, what advice would you have for them?
Well, the first thing is start with something that is a big dream. And I think a lot of people have these little things that might be interesting, but they're not that excited about it. So I would say if it's not keeping you up at night, you are not so excited, you're taking notes about every waking moment, then maybe you're not quite ready to start. The other thing I would say is, if you're not in that stage yet, the perfect place to come is some place like here at the Golden One Center. We're at the Global Impact Venture Summit. This is a great place to, socialize your ideas, see if anything sticks, and who knows, you might meet a great business partner.
How important is a network when you're starting out a company?
Well, I think a network, it's all about a team. So in my mind, nobody can build a company alone of any significance. So I think starting off with, for me, it's been the right business partner, right? So I've been sort of the chief dreaming officer of my endeavor. So I always want to have somebody alongside me who knows the product really well. I need somebody who's great at all the finances. And then I'm a pretty good sales guy, so I'll bring the sales and marketing to the effort. So I think you have to have the right team. The network beyond the business, that will come in time.
So let's go into the 9 a.m. on AM 650 program, HaneyBiz.
Yes.
When your format is, you're going to be focusing on small businesses. You have businesses coming on, or do you talk about topics on a weekly basis?
Well, each show is a little bit different. Today, we recorded a show today with Mike Teal. He is the owner of Rayleigh's, Nob Hill, Bel Air, right? He's one of the most successful guys in the Sacramento area. We told his story, and it was very revealing. He shared the real world story of trying to, turn around this enormous grocery store chain. And it was revealing because nobody goes through life undefeated. So I think for a lot of times we'll connect to the most successful people in a way. So I'll share a story of Dale Carlson of Sleep Train, also, which is now the mattress firm. He built that company. So these real success stories are inspirational in a way. And then maybe in another week, I'll share the story of a startup who's trying to get funding. And maybe a second guest might be a venture capitalist. And we'll talk to him about what it's like to go pitch your idea and all the things that are stressful in that world. So it's really all over the board. But the idea is to hopefully on each show, have somebody in the audience take away something that advances them and their dream.
So, Mike,
Mark, by the way.
Excuse me, Mark, you're focused on entrepreneurship in Sacramento area.
Yes.
Person comes to you and says, I'd like to start a business. Is this a good time?
It depends. I think right now in Sacramento, it's a great time to launch a business, but I think every entrepreneur is at a different stage in life. So if you are one of those people that is obsessed with something and they just can't turn it off, it probably is a good time for you. And I think you could start it anywhere in the world, but this is my hometown, and I like the idea of building around my family, building around my friends, and building around my hometown of Sacramento. So yes, in many cases, this is the time.
Very good. Hey, Mark, it's been a pleasure visiting with you today at Impact 2018. And listen to Mark's radio show on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. at 6:50.
Talk 6:50, Saturday morning at 9. Thanks, Alan, for what you do. You're doing something very similar. Look forward to knowing you better.